In the late 1980s, the digital world was like a vast, uncharted frontier. This was an era that was yet to be influenced by the revolutionary power of technology. An era where the concept of a digital globe was a remote and far-fetched idea. As a time when the world was still in the process of understanding automated machines, computer technology as we know it today was yet to be born. This was a period where the nascent digital world was akin to a blank canvas, untouched and unexplored. Computers during this time were largely monumental, monolithic machines stored away in the confined, restricted spaces of research labs and government facilities. They were exceedingly rare, seen as reserves of the elite, the educated, and the privileged. The masses were unaware and largely uninterested as they failed to comprehend what this new world could offer. The concept of the internet was like a distant dream, a novel and innovative idea that was still in its infancy, far from the omnipresent force it has grown into today. The idea of a global, interconnected network of computers was both intriguing and intimidating in its novelty. It was a realm that was yet to be navigated, a realm that was yet to be mastered. During this time, the radical thought of network computers was not just innovative but revolutionary. The idea of individual machines located in various parts of the world, communicating and sharing information, was a groundbreaking concept. It was an idea that promised the dawning of a new age, an age of global connectivity and communication. Universities and government institutions were among the few entities that were interconnected by an embryonic web of digital communication lines. It was within these esteemed walls that the first sparks of what was to become a digital revolution were ignited. It was in these hallowed halls that the concept of a digital interconnected world began to take a concrete shape. The Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, ARPANET, an early precursor to the modern internet, played a significant role during this time. Seen as a pioneering, the ARPANET connected these privileged few in a manner that often appeared to be more science fiction than reality. As a project that was ahead of its time, ARPANET laid the foundation for the digital revolution that was yet to come. Amidst this backdrop of change and innovation, a young and brilliant graduate student at Cornell University emerged as a significant figure. His name was Robert Tappan Morris, a prodigy in the field of computer science. Morris had a natural curiosity and an innate ability to grasp the complexities of the emerging digital world. His inherent expertise and his relentless pursuit of knowledge led him to the unexplored depths of this nascent network. Driven by his thirst for understanding, Morris delved deep into the world of networked computers, testing the limits of what was believed to be possible. He became the explorer of the digital frontier, pushing boundaries and challenging norms to unravel the secrets of the uncharted digital world. But what set the stage for what was to come was not just the technology itself, but the naivete and lack of preparedness for the vulnerabilities it brought along. The world was on the brink of a digital revolution, yet it was woefully unprepared for the challenges that this new age would inevitably bring. The stage was set, not just for a technological advancement, but for a radical shift in the way the world functioned. The narrative of the digital age was just beginning, and it was about to take an unexpected turn. Morris, fascinated by the size of the internet and the lack of an accurate measure of its size, developed a piece of software intended to travel across networks, infiltrate Unix terminals, and count the machines connected to the fledgling internet. His creation, later known as the Morris worm, was ingenious but flawed. Upon its release, the worm exploited vulnerabilities in the Unix operating system, replicating itself and spreading to other computers. Due to a programming error, the worm replicated excessively, slowing down computers and eventually rendering them unusable. It was not Morris's intention to cause damage, however, the worm rapidly spiraled out of control. The aftermath of the Morris worm's release was catastrophic, with widespread chaos that ensued, affecting approximately 6,000 computers, a significant portion of the internet-connected devices at that time. The worm's replication clogged network systems, causing significant slowdowns and rendering many machines inoperable. This event marked the first large-scale demonstration of how vulnerable networked computers could be to exploitation and how far-reaching the consequences might be. The response was a frantic scramble among the academic and research community. System administrators and IT professionals worked tirelessly to halt the worm's spread and mitigate its effects. The incident raised alarming questions about network security and the potential for more malicious attacks. The aftermath of the Morris worm was devastating, not for the affected systems, but for Morris himself. He became the first individual to be prosecuted under the 1986 Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, a law that was only 2 years old then. The judgment was severe. Morris was hit with a substantial fine, probation, and an order for community service. His case served as a glaring reminder that digital infractions could and would carry real-world consequences. His actions, though not malicious in intent, had inadvertently opened Pandora's box in the world of network security. The Morris worm was a wake-up call, highlighting the need for improved network security protocols and the development of antivirus software. It spurred the creation of the Computer Emergency Response Team, CERT, a significant step in the evolution of digital security. The Morris worm, a now infamous figure in the folklore of cybersecurity, emerged from a harmless motive. It was the brainchild of Morris, an aspiring scholar captivated by the potential of the burgeoning digital era. However, the worm was not intended to sow fear or spawn disorder. Rather, it was engineered to demonstrate the resilience of interconnected computer networks. Regrettably, it was unleashed prematurely without satisfactory testing, sparking its rampage across the worldwide digital terrain. The significant aspect of the Morris worm that often goes unnoticed is the software and programming language that it was created with. The worm, written in the C programming language, exploited vulnerabilities in Unix-based systems. This showed the power and potential of these tools, both in their ability to facilitate innovation and in their potential misuse. Innocent bystanders were taken by surprise as the worm began its silent journey through the network of networks. It was an unseen, inaudible raider, disturbing thousands of systems and leaving a path of digital ruin, yet its influence extended far beyond the digital realm. The result of the Morris worm not only emphasized the need for vigilance against cyber threats, but also led to an alteration in our perspective towards cybersecurity. It marked a paradigm shift, with cybersecurity no longer seen as a mere technical necessity, but as a societal imperative. It altered the narrative, underlining the need for a more proactive stance towards digital defense, one that prioritized prevention over cure. The legacy of the Morris worm surpasses its historical and legal importance. Its story continues to provide valuable lessons as we grapple with our increasingly digital future. The ghost of the Morris worm exemplifies our resilience and our ability to adapt, learn and progress. And while the fight against cyber threats continues, we can find solace in how far we've come since those nascent days in 1988. Notably, it also reminds us of the importance of the software. Moreover, the incident influenced the culture around computer networking, embedding a sense of caution and awareness of the potential threats in the digital domain. The legacy of the Morris worm is a testament to the double-edged nature of technology, a tool for connectivity and advancement, yet a vehicle for unforeseen vulnerabilities. For more insights into the world of cybersecurity, do comment, like, and subscribe.